What's going on, guys? My name is Miss Birch, and welcome back. We are back, as always, talking about math. I missed you guys. I hope you guys missed me too. Well, let's get started. As always, we get started off by reading off our standards and our objectives. So let's get to it. Let me share my screen. There we go. So we got 3 whopping standards for you today. So let's start off. All right, first up. Use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems involving situations of adding to, taking from, putting together, taking apart, and comparing with unknowns in all positions. So we've been working with that a lot. We know what to do with that one. Perfect. Let's move to the next one. So add and subtract within 20, demonstrating fluency for addition and subtraction within 10. Use strategies such as counting on, making 10, decomposing a number, leading to 10, using the relationship between addition and subtraction, and creating equivalent but easier or known sums. So that one we're going to dig into a little bit later, as are we going to do for the last one. So the last one is the numbers from 11 to 19 are composed of a 10 and a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 ones. You're probably looking at that and you're like, I have no idea what that means, but guess what? We're going to be talking about it right now. So let's move to our objectives. All right. So as always, I'm going to read mine first, then we're going to read it together. Ready? I can use drawings to solve my answer. All right, all together. I can use drawings to solve my answer. Nice job. Next, I can use at least 2 different strategies to find my answer. All right, all together, I can use at least 2 different strategies to solve my answer. Nice. And last one, I can decompose teens into tens and some ones. So that's a new one, and we're going to get into it. All right, so let's talk fluency a little bit. So I'm going to come back. So for fluency today, I just want to slow it down, break up the part where we're going to be working on fluency-wise for a little bit. So fluency, let me grab my marker today, is we're just going to be breaking up teen numbers, so any number between 11 and 19, into tens and ones. If you don't know what that means, hold on to your hats because we're going to talk about it. All right, so let's say I have the number 11. It's a pretty standard number, if you say so myself. So we see that as 2 digits. We have 1 and 2 digits. Look right? I knew it. So when we're talking about double-digit numbers, how did we get to 11? So let's count. Let's start at 1. We'll count to 11. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what number comes before 11? 10. Nice job. So when I say that we're going to be breaking this up into tens and ones, looking at this 11, and there is 1 10 and 1 1. So let me break it down. We have, if we broke this up into our 10 plus facts, into our number bond, what would go here? A 10. And on this side, a 1. So all we do is break it up into tens and ones. So right now, when we see our 11, we know that it has 1, 10, and 1, 1. Because when you add 1, 10, and 1, 1 together, you get 11. All right, so I know that's a lot to take in right now, but let's just do a couple more just to get into the groove of things, because the next lesson we're going to be going in a lot deeper. All right, so let's try another one. Let's do, how about we do, let's go right down the line. We'll do 12. All right, so we have 12. So looking at this, our 2-digit number, how do we break this up into tens and ones? We can break it up into a number bond. We know that there's at least 10 right there. How many on this side? 2. Nice job. So how many tens and how many ones do they have? Nice. They have 1 10, but how many ones? 2 ones. Because if we broke this into 1 and 1, what's 1 plus 1? 2. So we have 2 ones. All right, lock that in your brain. Perfect. You have 1 10 and 2 ones. Nice job. Let's just do 2 more, and then we'll get into our lesson a little bit more. All right, how about we do 15? So how many tens and how many ones does 15 have? Let's put it in the number bond. Break it up. We have 10 on this side and 5 on this side. So how many tens and how many ones do we have? We have 1 10, right? Because we only have 1. We group in tens. So how many ones do we have? If I were to break this up into a bunch of ones, right? We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 ones. And there's your answer. We have 1 10, 5 ones. So as we're talking about this, I want you to be locking it in your brain. I want you to keep practicing this when we're not in our lesson. Okay, so let's just do one more and then we'll move on. How about, let's do 17. So just looking at this, if you already know, perfect. If not, we're going to go over it right now. Just looking at 17, how many tens and how many ones do you think it has? Okay, let's break it apart. So we're going to use our lovely number bond. What goes on this side? 10. And what goes on this side? 10 plus what equals 17? 7. Nice job. All right, so how many tens and how many ones do we have? Well, we have 1 10 right here. So 1, 1, 10. But how many ones? 7, right? Because if I broke this down into ones, we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1. And all of these 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 7. So we have 7 ones. Nice job. All right. So remember, keep practicing that fluency. Keep it up. Keep remembering your 10 plus math facts, and you're going to be doing great. All right, so let's get started. We have to get into our application problem or our lovely, lovely. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, and here is our first word problem. Reuben was putting away his 14 toy cars. He filled his car carrier, and it had 4 cars left that could not fit. How many cars fit in his car carrier? All right, now brainstorm. What is my equation going to look like? What strategy am I going to use? Is this an addition or subtraction problem? All right, you ready to read it again? Perfect. Reuben was putting away his 14 toy cars. He filled his car carrier and had 4 cars left that could not fit. How many cars fit in his car carrier? All right, so I'm going to come back. Here we are. All right, so he had 14 cars. That's where I'm going to start. Okay, so it said that Reuben had 14 cars total. All right. And then it said that he put as many cars in his car carrier as he could. We don't know what that is. So we do know that he had 4 cars left. They could not fit in the car carrier. So let's start there. So we have 14. The only ones that couldn't fit were 4. This is starting to look a little familiar. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break up this and I'm going to draw my picture. So let's break up 14. So we got 10 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now all we have to do is get rid of 4, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many cars fit into his car carrier? 10. Nice job. Wait a minute. Could we have figured that out more fluently? Because if we didn't draw our picture, we just broke this up, we know that 10 plus 4 equals 14. So 14 minus 4 equals 10. Nice job. I tried to trick you on that one. You guys came through. So now let's just write our statement. So I'm going to put 10 cars could fit on the car carrier. Just like that. Excellent. Did you get the same thing? Did you catch it right away? Or did you draw your picture? Either's okay. It's okay to draw your picture. Take that extra step. That's what you need to do. But getting that fluency down is really going to help in the long run. So keep up the good work. Nice job, guys. All right. So I think now is a good time to take a break. I know we've been working so hard. I tried to trick you on that application problem, but you guys beat me to it. You guys did so well. So I'm gonna let you guys pause the video if you'd like and go get some water, go get some food, go play, go do math on your own. I know that's what you're gonna do. So, but if not, you want to keep rolling with the punches with me and keep this lesson going. Power on through, don't pause, and we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds. All right. Well, if you came back from a break, welcome back. If you're rolling with the punches and you want to keep doing math, excellent. Good on you. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep on moving. We're going to keep practicing with some number sentences, solving them, and then we're going to be breaking them down into tens and ones, just like we did in our math fluency section of the lesson. So I'm going to write down an equation. You're going to use a strategy that we have used in the past to solve it, and then we're going to break apart our answer. Sound good? I knew it. All right. So let's try the first one. Let's do 12 plus 6. So now what's a strategy you would like to use to solve this? Why don't we try the count on method? That's a good idea. So we're locking 12 in our brain. How many are we adding to 12? 6. Nice. So add 12, or lock 12 in your brain. And 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that our answer? 5 plus 1 is 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. Nice job. So now when we look at our answer 18, how many 10s and how many 1s does it have? Let's break it apart. So 10 plus what equals 18? 8. Nice job. So we see that we have 1 10, because this would be one group of 10. 1 10. How many 1s? 8. Why do you say 8? Oh, because if we broke up our 8 into 1s, we would get 8 1s. Well, what if we did the same thing with our 10? Would we just get 10 1s? Well, yes, but we are grouping in groups of 10. So it goes from 1s to 10. So once we hit 10, that becomes one group of 10. Nice shot. So we have 110 and 8 ones. Nice job. Easy peasy. Let's try another one. All right, let's try 5 plus 13. All right, what's another strategy we can use to solve this? We can draw our pictures. We'll start. How about we use the number line? So let's start with about 13 right here. We need to count all the way up 5. So we have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All we gotta do is 13. Now count up. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So what's our answer? It's 18 again. Nice job. So we know this. How many tens does 18 have? 1 10. And how many ones? 8. Nice job. You guys just knew that. Because we just did. But that's okay. All right. So nice job. Let's try a different one. We'll get a different answer. All right. How about the big one? 17 minus 5. How are we going to solve this one? You want to draw a picture? We can do that. So are we breaking up the 5 or the 17? 17. Nice job. How are we breaking up the 17? 10 on this side. 10 plus what equals 17? 7. Nice job. Now let's draw our picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so now we have our total, our whole of 17. We need to subtract 5. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. You have more than 10, right? Because this is our group of 10. So you have 10 plus 1, 2. What's 10 plus 2? It's 12. Nice job. So 17 minus 5 is 12. Nice job. So now how many 10s and how many 1s do we have? Wait a minute. Let's look back at our drawing. I see one group of 10 right here, right? This is a full 10s frame. One group of 10. Well, we have 110, right? But now how many 1s do we have? We crossed off 5. We have 1, 2. We have 2 1s. Nice job. So our answer is 12, which breaks down to 110 and 2 1. Awesome job. All right, let's do 2 more. Here we go. All right. This one is going to be 12 plus 8. So how do you want to solve this one? I think we should go back to starting at 12 and drawing circles, 8 circles. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So let's count up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Our answer to 12 plus 8 is 20. Oh my gosh, that's way bigger than what we've been working with. So now I guess when we erase this, how many tens and how many ones do I have? So let's break it down. If I were to make a tens frame, if I were to make a number bond, I'm sorry, and we were to start by putting 10 right here, what would go on this side? 10 plus what equals 20? Think to your math fluency and our skip counting. Let's say we're counting by tens. Let's see, we have 10, 20, 20. 10 plus another 10, 10 plus 10 equals 20. So let's double check our work. So if I want to make a full tens frame, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's draw another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have 2 full tens frames. So we can either count out every one of these dots, or we know that one group of 10 with another tens frame is 20. Nice job. So now how many tens do we have? 2. Nice job. So this one's a little different. Instead of 1 10, we have 2 groups of 10. But now how many ones do we have? Do we have 10 ones? No, because we used both of these. So how many are left over? 0. We don't have any more. So we have 0 ones. That was a tricky one. That was tough and it was tricky, and you guys did so well with it. I'm very proud of you. All right, so now we got one more for you. Guess what? It's a word problem. Yes, it's a word problem. And I'm going to give you 2 minutes to complete it. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to read it aloud. We'll brainstorm it together. I'll read it one more time, and you're going to get 2 minutes to solve the equation and break apart the answer into tens and ones. You think you can do it? I know you can. And if you feel like you need some extra time, pause the video on the problem, take your time, come back. We'll be waiting for you. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. All right, let's read it. Anton has 8 stickers that are stars. His friend Serena gives him 7 more. How many stickers does Anton have now? All right, let's brainstorm it. What is my important information? What is my equation going to look like? Is this addition or subtraction? How can I break up my answer into tens and ones? Ready to read it again? I knew it. All right. Anton has 8 stickers that are stars. His friend Serena gives him 7 more. How many stickers does Anton have now? All right, so I'm going to grab my timer. I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock. Let me give you a countdown. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep up the good work. Got 30 seconds in. All right, we're about halfway done. You're a minute in and a minute to go. Keep it up. Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. How are you doing? Close to the end? If you need to pause the video, don't be afraid to pause and take some extra time. All right, closing out. We have about 10 seconds left. Are you ready for the countdown? Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, how do you think you did? Well, I know you did great. So let's solve it. All right, I'm coming back. There. All right, so Anton had 8 stickers that were stars. That seems good. I'm going to write down 8. All right, and then his friend gives him 7 more. Okay. How many stickers does Anton have in total? Oh, I got this so far. Is this an addition or subtraction problem? It's addition because he started with 8 and then he got 7 more. How many does he have total? Nice job. All right, and then what strategy did you use to solve this? I think making a friendly 10 is a great idea. So let's make a friendly 10 for this 8 from this 7. So let's break apart this 7. How many do you need to get from 8 to 10? You guys know it. 2. Perfect. So if we have 2, 2 plus what equals 7? Well, let's walk 2 in our brain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 plus 5 equals 7. Then we know that this makes our friendly 10. Nice. So we use this, we use this, we use this. What's left over? 10 plus 5, and we know because of our sweet 10 plus math facts, 10 plus 5 equals 15. Did you get 15 as well? Nice job. But now, the last part of our equation. How can we break up 15 into 10s and 1s? So I'm going to do, we have 10 on this side, and then we know that 5 goes on this side. So we have one group of 10 right here. So we have 1 10. And how many 1s? 5. Because if we had 5 1s all added up, it would get 5. So we have 5 1s. So the reason we do that is because once we hit 10, that becomes one group, and anything less than is a 1. And then we're going to get into that a little bit further, a little bit down the road. But that is all I have for you guys today. So nice job. But of course, before I go, I got to ask you at least one question. So if you see a number that is a teen, what does it contain? Well, we know it contains numbers, but like, what does it contain? So if I have 13, what does that 1 represent? It represents 10, because in reality, it's just 10. Then how many 1s do we have? 3. You have 10 plus 3 equals 13. We have our 10 plus our 3 extra left over. That's how we get our answer. So nice job. Keep up that good work. Keep up the fluency and lock in your brain 10s and 1s and how to break them apart, because we're going to be working with them a lot more lately. All right. Well, that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I can't wait to see you guys again. Have a great day. Bye.